Four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Did you feel that energy? Right. Did you hear that?
And we're underway in round one. That punch lands. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good right hook. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. The charts action from both of these fighters. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Misses with the straight left. Drop their guard, they get caught. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A big whiff with the right hook. They exchange punches. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
It's a real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The perfect counter lands. Just misses with that uppercut. He blocks that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you...
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Good counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Stamina is off the charts. That uppercut just missed. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
On to the 5th we go. So the fight will continue. I can't believe it. They are giving up. Well, the corner has thrown in the